coming out of turn number 4. They jump down to the front stretch. It's going to be Ryan Dimmick, makes a big move. The Midnight Thriller, he's going to stay down on the bottom, slide the nose through 1 and 2. The 13M's going to be shuffled back to third. Ryan Dimmick with a big move off the start. In the 49, moves himself to the front. The Price City, Utah racer Jeremy Birch in the 3 machine has been around racing a long time, kind of quickly becoming a veteran of the sport. He's now going to find himself in second place. Watching a little further back as Shane Waybright goes to work on the inside of Jeff Miller. And Jeff Danos, I'll do a little bit of research on that car. I don't know if that's a brand new car to these guys. Not real sure, but Danos family has been around racing quite a while. They just pulled in here last minute. So the action's starting to shape up a little bit right there. Look at Andy Pierce going to work on the bottom. Watch this, 3 wide down the back stretch. How about the haymaker thrown by Waybright? Big move on the outside. Get her done, Shane Waybright. Nice move, Shane. The 349W at the halfway home mark. He says, I'll go to the outside, make it work, move the 49 machines up front, running 1-2. Also talked about it before. These guys are the Desert Thunder Foundation cars. They drove up from Price to support this race here tonight. Thank you both for being here. Ryan Dimmick, Shane Waybright. That's going to shuffle Jeremy Birch back to 4th. He's sitting all over the backside of the 171 of Andy Pierce. Jeff Miller in the 13M machine. Jeff Miller has had a whole bunch to do with that race car. It's fantastic that they put him back in it for tonight. He is riding out there for his friend, Matt Johnson. I'm excited to see nobody better to be behind the wheel right here for this one than Jeff Miller. Hopefully he is having the ride of his life, Jeff. Bring it home, buddy. Down through 1 and 2 you go. Checkered flag comes out right here for the Price City, Utah racer, Ryan Dimmick. Shane Waybright made a big move. He'll run second. Andy Pierce, Jeremy Birch, and a battle too close to call at the line. Right there, they're going to drop the green coming out of turn number 4. Down the front stretch they go into 1 and 2. It is the money man showing them the way around. Mark Merlin is going to have the race lead down the back stretch. Jake Jensen always pestering in the 67. This is one of my best friends to talk to in the pits. He is a great guy sitting up there battling hard up front. Jake Jensen says, I'll race beside you. This young kid is full of dad jokes. If you get a chance to go bug Jake Jensen, you better take a dad joke with you. Side by side down into 3 and 4, they're going to run. Mark Merlin is going to sit up against the cushion. He's going to show the young gun how it's done. Down across the line, Mark Merlin hanging on to the race lead. Jake Jensen has to catfish down around the race tires. He's had enough. He's going to move up behind Mark Merlin. I told you to watch the 64 machine. She has now moved herself up, battling for 3rd place in heat race number 2 for the hobby stocks. Bill Rowley ran Wild Bill's Raceway down in Ephraim, Utah for a long time. The Rowley family has been around racing, it seems like, since day 1. And Bill Rowley is here in the 8 car running on the outside of Thorn. Good looking red and white and blue machine sitting on the outside of Thorn. Bill Rowley, no stranger to a racing helmet, doing a good job side by side, bumper to bumper into 3 and 4 they go. Hang on to it, Bill Rowley. That battle on the racetrack really shaping up to be a good one. Mark the money man Merlin got the better of Jake Jensen. He wore him down and threw him back behind him. Merlin now has about an 8-car length advantage into 3 and 4. The money man looks to be in complete control of heat race number 2. Jeremy Johnson in the 76 machine, sponsored by Centricom. You see these guys at racetracks all over the state of Utah. Looking good. Jeremy Johnson, hang on to it down through 3 and 4. White flag comes out by Gary Davis. One more time around for the helper Utah racer, Mark Merlin, one of the best guys you'll ever meet in the 53 machine, runs all kinds of different classes, does a stellar job behind the wheel. Put your hands together for the money man. Mark Merlin picks up the heat race win. Great hobby stock race right there. Everybody puts on a good show in the fender class. Whistler, thank you for bearing with us. 13 cars. I don't care if you guys like me or not. I want you to get on your feet. This is a bigger deal than this. Let's show a little respect to what we got going on. Thank you. Get up. This is the Matt Johnson Memorial. Wave your hands, you guys. Wave at these racers. Tell them thank you. Everybody in the stands, everybody on the backside, wave your hands at these guys. Thank you very much. Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet for the start of this race. Wave, everybody waving. Stay with it, you guys. Next time around, I need you one more time. Everybody sitting over in the pits, I want you waving your hands, sitting in the stands. They're coming down your way. Everybody wave. We're going to have green flag right here coming out of turn number 4. Wave your hands. Get ready. The Matt Johnson Memorial. Jill Johnson drops the green flag coming down into turn number 1. Super fitting start to the main event. Nice job to the Johnson family. Way to go. Down the backstretch they go. Ryan Dimmick's going to bring it home. In through 3 and 4, everybody getting together, tiptoeing through the corner. It is Ryan Dimmick up front. Andy Pearson, the 171, he's going to sit back to second place. Behind him, Jake Johnson and Jeremy Birch running in the 3 machine. Here comes the money man. The money man looking to the inside of Birch. Down through 3 and 4, hang on to it, Mark Merlin. He's going to run solid down the front stretch in front of Jack Danos. Jack Danos put that car together. Late entry to the night. Nice to have the 95 machine. He's going to make a move down the backstretch on the inside of the money man. Down into 3 and 4 they go. It's going to be the 13 behind them. That is Jeff Miller, the Midnight Thriller in the yellow 13. Little further up, look at the cheese man, Andy Pierce, gonna go to work on the outside of Jake Jensen. It's Mr. One-Liner himself, Jake Jensen, working down around the bottom in the 67, trying to hang on to it under Andy Pierce. Through 1 and 2 they go. These guys putting on a stellar race right here at Diamond Mountain Speedway. Shane Waybright started in the back of this race. He's now moved himself up to 7th position behind Danos. Onto the front stretch they go. It is Ryan Dimmick looking solid up front. Jake Jensen has held on to the bottom. He will not go away in the 67. Andy Pierce outside of him in the 171. Now starting to slip to the rear fender of Jake Jensen. He's going to fall in behind him into 3rd place, coming out of turn number 4. Through 1 and 2 they go. A little more of the same down the backstretch. Jeremy Birch sitting in 4th. Behind him, the money man, Mark Merlin. Danos trying to move up on the backside of Waybright. Waybright has done a solid job here tonight. He's had a good time. He picked up the $50 in the beer dash. Give that money to the Johnson family, as well as the 50-50 winner. She give the money to the Johnson family as well. Great night for these guys showcased here at Diamond Mountain. The money man, Mark Merlin, now working on the inside of Jeremy Birch. Good shoulder-to-shoulder racing down through 1 and 2. Mark Merlin hanging on to the bottom. Birch going to ride the escalator, lose a little bit of speed down the backstretch. Shane Waybright going to try to capitalize down through 3 and 4. Waybright looking to the inside of Birch. Not there quite yet. Birch going to hang on to it into 1 and 2. Nose to tail they go. Good, solid hobby stock racing Everybody spread out. Ryan Dimmick with about a 7-car length advantage over Jake Jensen. Jensen has done a great job running second because Andy Pierce has been all over the 67. Pierce is going to run third. Behind him is Merlin, followed by Birch. Here comes Shane Waybright now looking to make a move around Birch. He better do something quick because Jack Danos looking to pounce down into 3 and 4. Wow, these guys are bumper to bumper a little further back here. The action all over the racetrack. It's hard to pick one to watch, but look at Shane Waybright. He changed over. He's going to go to the outside. Here he comes down into 3 and 4. Waybright made a move around Birch. Move Waybright up to the 5th place position. It's now Danos looking to the inside of Birch. He's going to make that move work as well. And Jake Jensen up out of the groove. Something must be wrong with the 67. We're going to lose him on the backstretch. We lose Jake Jensen. That allows Andy Pierce a little bit of a clean racetrack to work with. I'll tell you what, Shane Waybright is hungry as a starving lion on the savannah. Waybright is hungry to get through these race cars and try and move himself up. He wants nothing more than to finish 1-2 at the Matt Johnson Memorial here at Diamond Mountain. Waybright sits on the outside fender of the money man. He's going to look to the inside of him, down the backstretch. It's not there. He goes back to the top. He made his last pass up top. Can he do it again? He's going to try it down through 3 and 4. It is him looking to the top. He's got a fender on him. It's the money man staying down low. The money man sitting right behind Andy Pierce. Looks extremely comfortable behind the 171. Nobody, though, wanting to move as these guys sit bumper to bumper through 3 and 4. What an absolute stellar main event. Oh, look at that. The money man steps out, wiggles the front end of the nose. That allows Waybright to get back up to the back bumper. Waybright's going to pedal that corner. He's going to back it up, backs off through 3 and 4, tries to get a hard run off the bottom. These guys are all starting to change their lineup a little bit. They were running the top earlier. You see them all drop down to the bottom. I feel bad for Ryan Dimmick, your race leader up front, because I've not talked about him very much. He's so far checked out, long gone. Full straightaway advantage for Ryan Dimmick up front. He's sitting up there in the Desert Thunder Foundation machine. He still runs late models quite a bit, also helps at the racetrack. Ryan Dimmick now with the opportunity to be behind the wheel up front in the blue 49 machine. Andy Pierce has pulled away about 4 car lengths over the money man, Mark Merlin. These guys were all bumper to bumper for quite a while, but Andy Pierce now feels like he's maybe safely in second position. They mentioned it earlier, this is a 25-lap main event. These guys gonna have to go the distance here tonight. We lose another car off the backstretch. Not sure which one that was. Nonetheless, Ryan Dimmick gets around one of the lap cars, move him along a little further back now. Ooh, I thought that battle was going to shape up. Waybright looking down to the inside of the money man. Tries to honk a horn, knock on the back bumper. Now he's alongside. Move Waybright up a side. Mark Merlin through 3 and 4 they go. Merlin hanging on the outside. Waybright makes that pass work. Coming down the front stretch, the Hungry Lion move him up to 4th place. First, second, third, I apologize. The Hungry Lion up to 3rd. He wants to finish 1-2. I guarantee you he's trying to make it work now, has to run down Andy Pierce. I'm afraid he might run out of laps here. I see a white flag in Gary Davis's hand. I'm going to move right back up to Ryan Dimmick. He's going to come out of turn number 4. This guy has absolutely checked out up front. Down through 1 and 2, Ryan Dimmick goes in the blue 49W machine. Down the backstretch, he's looking to be the main event winner tonight for the Matt Johnson Memorial Diamond Mountain Speedway. $750 to win. Coming out of turn number 4, your main event winner, Ryan Dimmick. Second place going to go to Andy Pierce. That's going to be Shane Wainwright in third. Too close to call for fourth. Solid main event there for the hobby stocks. Get these cars shut down. He's climbing out now. He can hear you. Your main event winner for the Matt Johnson Memorial. Put your hands together for Ryan Dimmick. You got anything to say to us, Ryan? Anything you want to touch on?
I just want to thank this whole group, man. This whole hobby stock class is just class A awesome. Andy, you're a huge part of this. Thank you so much for your due. Can't thank him much for being here for Matt tonight. Just huge deal. And Jill and Allie, wish the best luck, man. Thank you for everything you guys done and what Matt's done. Thank you so much.
Well said. Round of applause for Ryan Dimmick. Thank you, guys. Slide in there. We'll get a couple pictures for the Matt Johnson Memorial. Slide in there.